trying to use local farmers and their excess harvest of stuff, and that would usually get thrown away or sold at a completely discounted rate, and trying to make pickles out of them or potato chips, stuff that's easy to produce that can help them produce money. And I think it's going to be completely nonprofit, maybe under the Momofuku label, I don't know. But that's something we're working on. I've been to several hog farms before, but I'd never been to local farms until, about 8, 9 months ago. And it was difficult to realize that there was this farm called Hilly Acres Farm. It's about, 100 miles north of New York City and near Roscoe, New York. And it's the most beautiful farm. They have cows, turkeys, ducks, pigs, and they're all, running around. But Tanya and Andy, the farmers and their kids, like, they can't live off what they're doing. That's their passion, is working the land, and they have to hold day jobs to do it. So we want to find some way to make that work, and so they can just work the land and produce pigs and turkeys for restaurants and stuff like that. And would love to get an edible schoolyard here in New York. That's something that would be cool. I continue to walk by big lots of land that have been vacant for years. It'd be cool to have something that, Alice Waters has done in Berkeley and has sort of exported to Yale. And this guy, Josh Faradell, is doing an amazing job running the Yale Sustainability Project. And it's just about like 1 acre of land in Yale. And it makes me mad and jealous that they have something like that up there. I think New York could really use that. People can see that. They can see it, and it's sort of a bridge between the green market and what actually is being produced. And they can see that, oh man, like, it doesn't come in a cellophane wrap tray. It doesn't, they can see that, and they can see the work that goes involved. And it's impossible to change the habits of adults, but I think that if you can start early with the kids, I think that will make a big impact. And there's added value in Red Hook and places like that are trying to do it, but I think that's probably where the biggest difference could be made, is trying to feed people better and using sustainability gets overrated. I think it's an overrated term, because that's how people should eat anyways. It's small business too. You're supporting your local farmers. So it needs more awareness, and it needs more marketing, I think, and that would help. I think it's important that people see the connection between farm and where your food comes from, because I'm guilty of it myself. Like, sometimes you're just like, well, this pig came from a tree. I mean, for all intents and purposes, that's what you feel like. And sometimes I think you have to walk the walk. And we're actually growing our own hog right now, and we're gonna slaughter it just so we can be part of that process and know it better. And I've never killed a pig before, but it's a cycle of life, and it's interesting spending time at that farm because they understand it. They value it more. They're not going to waste anything, and they eat off the land, and they help supply themselves by selling it to restaurants. And it's important, at least for a restaurant or chef, to know that, and to teach his cooks that, if you're going to have that pork chop or that end cut that you normally throw away, don't throw it away. Or if you do, and you're cooking something, you're gonna have a lot more love and care. You're gonna really know where it came from. And I think at the end of the day, you're just gonna show it more respect and try to make it as delicious as possible. So from start to finish, you're gonna have respect for the whole product. They're just fun. They're good people. They're doing this now. It's a labor of love, and it's either they're third or fourth generation farmers, and their kids now don't want to do it because it's not cool, or they realize how difficult it is, and they don't want their kids to do it anymore. And I can think of a farmer from New Jersey that, her husband passed away, and her daughter is now not helping out because she's a teacher, and it's really difficult on them. And they're amazing, amazing people. and they grow delicious food, and you know, if we can help support them and make it so it's a viable business for them, the better off everyone's going to be.